Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scare204 here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Ural-4320. The Ural-4320 is a general purpose off-road 6x6 vehicle produced at the Ural automotive plant in Minsk, Russia, for the use of the Russian army. Introduced in 1976, it continued in production as of 2023. The wheel arrangement for the Ural-4320 was designed for transporting cargo, people, and trailers of all types on roads and terrain. It also serves as a launching platform for the BM-21 Grad rocket launcher. So yeah, the Ural-4320 here, kind of one of the main logistical heavy trucks of the Russian military, currently still in use today and also used back during the time of the Soviet Union as well. So really cool vehicle and a good one to add to our Russian lineup of vehicles, as we like to focus a lot on the tanks and the warfighting vehicles, but not really the logistical vehicles that are kind of behind the lines. So really cool to finally do a logistical truck here for the Russian lineup. But with that, let's go ahead and dive in here and take a look at the build. So pretty straightforward build. We have obviously the 6x6 chassis for the vehicle. You have the front hood of it, as well as the grill and all that stuff on the front there. The truck cab. We have the spare tire mounted right here. We have the back kind of bed, I guess you can say, of the truck, which is basically the compartment where you can have your cargo or crew, passengers, whatever you want. Could be located in the back there. So pretty cool stuff. Really nice looking truck overall. Has the canvas cover on it, and go ahead and you can remove the cover if you want. And as I mentioned before, it's used for a bunch of other platforms such as the BM-21 Grad and other kinds of stuff like that. So definitely a lot of possibilities for this truck and a lot of modifications you can make. But with that, let's go ahead and move into building the Ural-4320. Alright guys, so moving into our first layer here, we'll be going ahead and start with layer 1. For layer 1, to get started with here, we'll be taking our polished black stone stairs. We're going to place down 2 stairs back to back like this to create our left front wheel. We're going to go ahead and place down a deep slate tile, dark oak wood trapdoor, and another deep slate tile, and another set of these 2 stairs back to back over here on the right side. After we have that complete, we're going to build back from the stair 1, 2, 3 on the right side, and then we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood trapdoors. We're going to go then skip an air space, and then we're going to place down another set of polished black stone stairs back to back for the bottom of this wheel here, and also the third wheel like that on this side. Now across from these wheels here, we're going to go ahead and place down our deep slate top slabs like this, dark oak wood trapdoor, another deep slate tile, upside down stair behind that, same thing right here, the slab, trapdoor, slab, and again 2 polished black stone upside down stairs, back to back. So just like that to go ahead and create your base there of the vehicle. Now after that's done, we're going to go ahead and go over to the other side. We're going to do the same thing that we did over there with the trapdoors. So we're just going to skip a space forward and then 2 dark oak wood trapdoors from that. We can then delete these blocks we placed in between, and we should have something that looks like this here from the top-down view for the bases of our vehicle. Pretty straightforward stuff, and that is going to include everything we have for layer number 1. And with that, we'll be going ahead and moving on to layer number 2. Moving into our next layer, we have layer number 2. For layer 2 to start with, we're going to place down 2 polished blackstone stairs back to back on each one of these stairs. So just like this, and same thing will be back here on the axles on the back. So again, we're just going to go ahead and do this to all 6 of our wheels like that. Now the space in between the wheels, we're going to go ahead and go on top of the trapdoors, and we're going to place down anvils and then stone brick walls to the sides of the anvils. Again, for each one of our axles. After that, we're going to go ahead and focus our attention here to the front of the build, which will be done by going ahead and placing down a row of 3 of trapdoors, so 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 1, 2, 3 of polished black stone top slabs. We're going to go and then place down a dark oak wood fence gate to both ends. We're going to go and then open those fence gates toward the front of the vehicle like so. And coming off those fence gates and slabs, we're going to place down a row of 5 of dark oak wood signs across the front to make the front bumper. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves some of our dark prismarine stairs. And we're also going to take our deep slate tiles and place down a row of 3 across the middle here, and then an upside down dark prismarine stair to both sides. Behind that, we want to go and place down a dark oak wood trapdoor. In between those dark oak wood trapdoors, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green terracotta. We're going to place down a second row of 3 of green terracotta, this time followed with a dark prismarine stair to both ends like that. And then once we get to this point, we're going to go ahead and place down a black shulker box sideways, and then a second shulker box right next to it sideways as well. And same thing will be done over here on this side as well. In this middle space here, we're going to take our deep slate tile walls. We're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In the space between the middle walls, we're going to place down another wall across to go ahead and kind of form the truck kind of frame here. And we're also going to go ahead and grab end rods and replace down end rods on either side going down the middle here. Once we get to this point here, we're going to place down another end rod between our anvils and then a deep slate wall to both ends. We're going to go ahead and place down another deep slate wall going back on both sides, and then a row 3 of deep slate walls across the back here like so. After we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak fence gate to the sides here of those, and we're going to go ahead and open these toward the rear of the vehicle. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and grab an item frame and a red bed. We're going to place down item frames on these 2 fence gates, and then we're going to go ahead and place down red beds in those item frames rotated so that the pillow is facing toward the middle of the vehicle. If you are on Java, we can also go ahead and place down a dark oak sign on the side here of this fence gate. If you're not on Java, you will not be able to place down a fence gate and item frame in the same block space. After that, we're going to place down another sign on the side of this wall and also this wall. And then in the middle space here, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull like that coming off of it. Now, once you have that all done, that's going to basically do it for layer 2 here. Taking a look at it from the top-down view, this is what it should look like. Once you have that kind of all squared away, the next thing here really is going to be these banners. Now, these banners don't have to be made right now. They can make them at the end if you want to, or you can make them now. They're pretty simple. Basically, we're just going to take 2 black banners. We're going to have a green line going vertically on the right side of one banner and vertically on the left side of the other banner. We're going to go ahead and then take our black die, and we're going to do a line horizontally across the top third of the banner and a line horizontally across the bottom third of the banner. We'll place these banners on the side of these stairs with the green portion facing toward each other, and we're going to go and do this for each one of our wheels, so you should have a total of 6 of these when it's completed. And that right there will just kind of help give a little bit more highlight to our wheels and just kind of overall improve the look of them. With that though, that is going to conclude everything for layer 2, and we'll be moving on to layer number 3. Moving into our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to start off by going ahead and taking our green terracotta, and we're going to place down a row 3 across these trapdoors like so. We're going to go ahead and place down a row 3 of mossy cobblestone walls, and then if you're on Java, we're going to go and build 3 blocks across in front of those walls, so leave that space of 1 there. We're going to go and place down ladders that are going to go on the sides of these blocks, and then we can type in the command /give @p Minecraft :debug_stick. So this command right here, press and enter will give you this glowing debug stick. We're going to left click the ladders till we get selected facing, and we're going to go ahead and rotate these around so that they actually come off of the walls. So kind of just a nice technique there to help kind of show our front grille of the vehicle. Obviously, if you are not on Java, you will not be able to do that feature. You can go ahead and use item frames with iron bars in them instead as an alternative. But these ladders here, again, are going to be the best design to use. We're going to go ahead and place down a dark prismarine top slab to the sides here of these stairs, as well as an item frame coming off them going forward, and then a snowball in those item frames. We then want to place down another row of 3 of green terracotta across. This will be followed with a upside down dark prismarine stair to both sides again, and then a row of 3 of green terracotta, a second row of 3, and a third row across like that. We're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3 mossy cobblestone walls, and 1, 2, 3 mossy cobblestone walls across. For this section here, we have our spare tire on the right side. So a spare tire is going to be done by placing down an upside down polished black stone stair, an air stair on top of it, and 2 stairs here on the back. And that's really all we're going to do for that. It's just going to be off center to the right side. After that, we're going to place down a row 3 across these 3 polished black stone walls. And once we have that done there, we're going to place down a dark prismarine top slab to both sides. We're going to place down another row of 3 of green terracotta across, and a dark prismarine top slab to both sides. Again, a row 3 of green terracotta across, a upside down dark prismarine stair to both ends, and then 1, 2, and 3 more rows of 3 of green terracotta across with 1, 2 top slabs, 1, 2, and then a upside down dark prismarine stair here on the end. So it's going to look just like that there at this point. Now, once that's done, we're going to place down a top slab coming off these stairs here, upside down stair here on the middle 2 blocks, and then in the very middle, another top slab, or rather actually sorry, another upside down stair like that to go ahead and form up the back of the vehicle. Once you have that all done right there, that is going to conclude everything we have for layer number 3 of the build. Here again is a top down view of what it looks like so far. And with that layer all complete, we'll be going ahead and moving into our next layer, which will be layer number 4. Moving into our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4 to start with, we're going to go ahead and take our zombie heads, and we want to go ahead and place down one zombie head here in the center, and then one at a slight angle here to the sides of it, so it's going to look something like that there for the front. After we have that done, we're going to place down an row 3 of dark prismarine slabs across. We'll go ahead and then take our end portal frames, we're going to place down 3 across, and a second row 3 directly behind that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull here, a polished blackstone stair here, and then a polished blackstone slab after that. We're going to go ahead and also take our dark oak wood signs, and we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood signs along the side here of these blocks just like that. After we have that done, on the other side here, on the side of this endstone portal frame, we're going to place down a dark oak wood sign here. Now, after that is done there, we're going to go ahead and also place down a dark oak wood fence gate coming off this portal frame and open it up toward it like so. We're going to go ahead and then place down a row 3 of green terracotta across this space here, and then a second row 3 directly behind that. To the sides of those rows of 3, we're going to place down 2 mossy cobblestone walls, like that. And then we want to go ahead and build a block out from the side here of this wall. So we're going to leave that space of 1 there to both sides. We're going to place down a lever, like so. And then we want to go ahead and type in the command /give P again, or the command that we used earlier to grab our debug stick again. More so for my Java players, so like that. And we're going to be going ahead and left click this again until we get selected facing, and we're going to go ahead and rotate this around until it comes off the mossy cobblestone wall, like that, on both sides. So it looks like that there. So at this point here, we're going to go ahead and just take our green terracotta, we're going to place down a row 5 across the space here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back. Same thing here, row going all the way back, and then 3 across the middle to fill that in. Now with that done, we're going to grab some dark oak wood trapdoors and some ladders. We're going to place down 3 ladders across the back here, and then a trapdoor on both sides. We're going to go then place down another trapdoor on the sides of this corner block, then 2 ladders forward on each side, a dark oak wood trapdoor again, closed on the side, 2 ladders, and another trapdoor here. And same thing is going to be done over here on this side, just like that. And then once we get to this space here, we're going to do the same thing up in the front. So dark oak wood trapdoor in the corner there, and then 2 ladders across. That's all we can fit there with that spare tire. And once we have that all done right there, that is going to wrap up what we have there. Again, an alternative to this lever being placed here can also be the addition of a dark oak wood fence gate opened up. That is a possibility that you can use as an alternative. But again, the levers here are going to be the best block to use. Anyways, though, that is going to complete what we have there for layer number 4, and with that, we'll probably move into our last final layers. Moving into our last final layers, we have layers 5, 6, and 7. For these layers to get started with here, we're going to go ahead and begin by taking our black concrete. We're going to place down a row of 3 across the front here, and then a second row of 3 after that. We'll then place down 2 black stained glass panes to both sides. After we have that done, we're going to then place down a dark oak wood fence post coming off this glass pane, like that to the side. So you also might run into the problem if you did place the levers coming off these walls that they do break with the blocks being updated above them. So just go ahead and replace them if need be for my Java players. Again, really simple, just a little fix to go ahead and add them back on, and boom, you are pretty much good to go. So once we have those all done there, we're going to go ahead and then place down a green carpet on top of this glass pane. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of item frames across the top, and we're going to go ahead and place down orange beds in the item frames and make sure that the pillows are facing toward the rear, like so. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of green carpet all the way across the top there, like so. Also, coming off our fence post here to the sides, we're going to place down an item frame, and in those item frames, we're going to go ahead and place down a black bed facing upwards like that. With that all complete, we're going to go ahead and then take our stripped birchwood. We're going to place down a row of stripped birchwood blocks all the way around, except for these back 3 blocks in the middle, all the way around to go ahead and create our canopy over our cargo. We're going to go ahead and place down 3 more that go up in this spot here, and then we're going to place down a row of birch stairs along the side, and same thing over here on this side. Then we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some birchwood slabs and trapdoors. We're going to place down a row of top slabs on the back of the stairs. And in the middle, we're going to place down a row of birchwood trapdoors. So all the way down the middle. Then we want to go ahead and take our birchwood trapdoors. We're going to place down a row all the way across the top here of the middle to the rows to the sides. So just like that, we have the canopy over the back of the truck. Now, at this point here, we do also have some banners we need to go ahead and discuss. So the first banner here that we're going to go ahead and need is a banner, black banner, and it's got a green stripe going through the center of the banner going vertically. This here will go on the side of this black concrete block in the middle, and then a black banner to both sides of like that to go ahead and form your front windows. And then after we have that done, on the very back here, we also have a couple banners, and they're pretty straightforward as well. We have a green banner. So this first banner here is going to be basically this one here. So it's going to be a black banner. We're going to do a green stripe vertically on the left side and a green stripe splitting the banner in half. So you're going to have green on the bottom and this green stripe on the left side going vertically, and it's going to go right here on this black concrete block here. We then have another banner that's a black banner, and you're going to have the green die. You're going to split it in half with green on the bottom, and this is going to go right next to it. And then we're just going to do the reverse of what we did for the first banner. This here is going to be a green vertical stripe on the right side and a green horizontal stripe across the bottom half of the banner like that to create that design there. And this will come off that black concrete. So once you have that all done right there, that is going to wrap up everything we have there for the Ural-4320 6x6 truck. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this tutorial and are able to put it to good use. If you do use this build, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be linked from a side of the build, tweet to my channel, or this video if this does appear to social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to use it for projects you guys are working on and all that fun stuff. With that though, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Ural-4320, and I'll see you guys next time.